He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu erade se woni mi gbanko bia ne mabanke se Yankopana me de me ho matowo so. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me adore the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, for you. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. Yeah, yeah. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Didn't me shuffle, she been near me. Mommy, don't move from Eddie Dibia. Joe, me consumer, and would you? Namanunga shall make your man. Joe, me consumer, and would you? Namanunga shall make your man. Enti, Miss Rock, and I do go from Biara. Misuro, and I do go from Biara. On Nima Kucham, and Nima Kucham, and Nimu and Nije, Nina Sina Metna. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, for you. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord, yeah. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu erade se woni mi gbanko bia ne mabanke se Yankopana me de me ho matowo so. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And And in the name of He who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me adore the Most High, Almighty God, Creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. You got the enemy, shuffle, hearing me. Mommy, don't do a from Eddie Dibia. Tell me, cause you are a wojo. Namanunga shall make your man. Tell me, cause you are a wojo. Namanunga shall make your man. Indeed, Mr. Rock, and I do go from Biara. Mr. Rock, and I do go from Biara. On Nema Kucham. Nyannimu anije Ninu sinam natina. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. Can just like David did. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Na mesu erade se woni mi gban ko bia ne mabanka se yankopana me de me ho matowo so. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of He who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me adore the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, oh, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. In me, shuffle, she in me. Mommy, don't from Eddie Dibia. Joe, me consumer, and wojo. Namanu, Yashem, make your man. Joe, me consumer, and wojo. Namanu, Yashem, make your man. Enti, Missuro, and I do Bombiara. Misuro, and I do from Biara, or none in my kucham, and in my kucham, Nanimu and Nije, Ninosin, Natina. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Feel blessed, feel blessed. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wunimi banko biane mabanke se yankupana medeme ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me adore the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love.
Won't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you shortly.
Come on, let's go to bed too. And you're doing this.
Sir?
Hello, welcome to ENCORE, the Facebook Live platform on which we discuss all things love, marriage, relationships, sex, and what have you. They call me Uncle WHYTE. I'm the CEO of Roverman, and I'm happy to be with you. All you need to know on this platform is that I am committed to helping you become your best self. So once again, thank you for joining us. I do not take your joining us for granted. I know the investment you have to make in time, in data, and this. And in this pandemic era, even a pesewa is a lot of money. So thank you very, very much. Before we go on to today, let me say happy birthday to you, Debbie Yari. I understand today is your birthday. Many blessings on a day like this. May this year be your best year yet. And thank you for joining us every time. So happy birthday one more time. Oh, Esther Bombi is here. Agatha Free. Oh, Kwesi, they are enjoying the song that you were playing before. They want you to share it with them. So maybe we'll have to put that link out there so that they can pick it. Agatha Nanaraba, yeah, hi to you too. Now your call, Hetty Amo, yeah, good day to you too. Rainy Brown, yes, and indeed it's rainy. Rainy Brown, and all of them. Hey, Afule, you day? Good to hear from you too. Clementina, Desire, and Senna, Sheila, Citizen, Baku, Nanaba, Pamford. Aye. Happy that you are all watching. Frimpoma, Nimo. Joanne, you should have been here. What's happening to you? Why? You didn't get money for fuel. Oh, and the birthday girl herself, Deborah Yari, is here. Debbie, for my sake, you have to change your surname because it has 2 R's, and that is not easy for me. But happy birthday once again. Blessed Ohima. Kobiakwa. Good. Kobiakwa is here. And who? Providence. Atuklo, okay, and then look, you guys will have to educate me better. How can Ebo White be watching me? No, you've got to teach me. I mean, I'm foreign to this world. But there's an Ebo White here watching me. I mean, what is? Somebody's trying to mess me up. I'll get all of you. Hey, Jay, why? Jay, you don't belong to the other side. You should be here. And Don Babs. Well, to all of you, and I discovered last week that there are a number of people who join us, but they will never say 10 on the thread for you to know they are there. I was having a meeting with this couple who was celebrating their 10th anniversary. And I said, but you should be watching ENCORE. So we do. We watch it every Friday. Eugene and Angela, once again, happy anniversary to you. 10 years, no be joke. It seems like only yesterday. May you have multiples of decades ahead of you more. Okay, so let's get down to business for today. Today, I love to ask myself questions because I learn a lot from questions. Questions make me sit up. And today, I'm going to ask you 30 questions that will help you determine what kind of lover you are. So I'm not thinking about your lover. I'm thinking about you becoming the best lover you can be. I'm not thinking about your partner. It's all about you today. And so let's, in all honesty, answer these 30 questions. And if you don't like the answer to any of those questions, then you know that is an area you need to work on, and just put in the hard work and become it. So if you are ready, just make sure you have space for 30, because we're going to run through 30 very simple questions. But if you pay attention to them, trust me, it will make you a far better person to be in a relationship with. So here we go. Oh, and Ken and Elijah, please pay particular attention. I will dedicate it to one of you. So, question number 1. Have you complimented your partner in any way today? Have you? Now, Ken, these early days, don't react yet. It's going to get more interesting. Have you complimented your partner in any way today? If you haven't, why haven't you? Because you see, if you do not compliment your partner, who are you going to compliment? Because it's possible you've complimented other people. What about the one person who means the world to you? Number 2, what was the most exciting experience of your partner yesterday? What was the most exciting experience that your partner had yesterday? Now you are going to say, how would I know? Well, if you are really in a good relationship and you are the kind of lover you need to be, you are the first person your partner would have called to share that experience with. So if you do not know, then it means there's something. There is a breakdown in communication, or you are not the kind of person your partner wants to share their most exciting things with. In a good relationship, when we encounter anything that is exciting, the first person we want to share it with is the person who means the world to us. Unless that person shows us that he doesn't care. 3, what would your partner have loved for breakfast today? Do you know? What would your partner have loved to have for breakfast today? Because I do not want to ask you, what did your partner have for breakfast? Because when I ask that question, the ladies, it will be in the favor of ladies, because they would have prepared the breakfast for him. So no, what would he have loved or she have loved to have for breakfast? And would you one day try and surprise them and give them the kind of breakfast that they yearn for? 4, God forbid, but if your partner dropped dead today, is there something you wish you had said to him or her? If you got a call and they said, bad news, your partner is no more. Is there something that would come? Oh, I've always wanted to tell her this. I've always wanted to say this to him. Is there something? Why haven't you said it? Make it a point to say it, because one day you may not have the chance. Today, God forbid. But one day, no matter how much God forbids it, it will not be forbidden. 5, if your relationship ended today, what would your partner say is the greatest blessing in knowing you? If your relationship ended today, what would be the thing your partner would say, oh, for all our ups and downs, I thank God for this. He or she blessed me in this way. He or she gave me this, and I will never forget this. I owe this to him or to her. 6, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you grade yourself as a lover? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you grade yourself as a lover? If you graded yourself with 10, then you don't understand the question. And you're living in self-delusion. And if you graded yourself with 1, 2, then it be you too. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you grade yourself as a lover? B to 6. How would your partner grade you? How would your partner grade you? If you do not know, go and ask your partner today. Now, by the way, if you had to grade me as a lover on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be for me? 7. What would your partner miss the most about you if this relationship should end? What would your partner miss the most about you? 8. What is your partner's favorite song? Do you even know it? Your partner's favorite song. Can you sing it? If you can't sing it, you don't know it. Because if that is your partner's favorite song, at least, the least you can do is to learn to sing it. And then one day, surprise him or her by singing that song to him or to her. 9. What would your partner wish to change about you? What would your partner wish to change about you? I know one of the gentlemen here, the partner wishes he would learn to dress better. I'm not mentioning any names. But what would your partner wish to change about you? And what are you doing about it? If you know this is what my partner hates about me and wishes was not part of me, then, do something about it if you can. 10. Have you ever called your partner on the phone just to blast him or her? Maybe something has happened. You are pissed. Have you ever picked a phone and called your partner just to tell them off? If you have, you don't respect yourself and you don't respect your partner. If the person is your partner, there will be time to meet. Why are you calling on the phone in anger? Do yourself a favor. If you ever call your partner, let it never be in anger. If for any reason you have to rebuke your partner or to tell your partner off, do it face to face. If you don't do it, you are a coward and you are disrespectful and you are rude. So watch that. 11. Do your family and your friends respect your partner? Now this is important because you see, how your family and your friends relate to your partner most often depends on what you have said to them about this partner and how they see you relate to this person. If they realize that this person means the world to you and they care about you, they will respect her or him. But if they realize that you don't give a hoot, they will not respect. Note, I said respect. I didn't say whether they love him or her. That's a different matter. They may not like him or her because quite often it becomes a power game. But as for respect, it is born by the way they see you relating to your partner. 12. If your partner were to write a truthful, tell-it-all book about you and your relationship, would it be a book you can proudly promote to the world and to your children? You know, I'm not talking about the kind of book which is like the tributes we pay to our parents when they die, where even a useless man is painted as a loving father when we all know he's not a loving father. That's not what I'm talking about. If your partner were to write a truthful, tell-it-all book about you and the kind of relationship you have with them, can you proudly recommend that book to your children and to the rest of the world, to your colleagues, to your friends? 13. If your partner is given the power to read your mind and to read your heart, or to know what is in your heart, will you still have a relationship? In other words, if your partner was given the power to play God and can read your mind and can know what is in your heart, Candice, thank you for helping me to put it right. Will you still have a relationship? When they can know everything you're thinking, everything in your heart, will you still have a relationship? Because quite often, if people got to know, if our partners, some partners got to know what is going on in the heart of their partners, they would run away. 14. If your relationship had terms, like the presidency, if your relationship had terms, would your partner be happy to renew your term when it expired? Would your partner, all things considered, say, Without any hesitation, say, no, yeah, 4 more years. Or is it, oh, yeah. Let someone go and let someone come. Would that be the 15? What does a perfect day look like for your partner? What will have to go into a day for your partner to sit back and say, oh my goodness, that was a perfect day? If you don't know, ask your partner. And then, in your own way, try to see if you can give your partner that kind of day. 16. If you lost the ability to lie, would your relationship survive? If you woke up one day and you could not lie anymore, whenever you are asked a question, you say exactly the truth, whether you like it or not. You see the word, all you know is that the words are coming, the truth is coming out of your mouth. You can't lie anymore. Will your relationship survive? Now, if you are watching us, let me tell you, everybody in the studio is laughing over this, apart from Believe. All of them know. All of them know their relationship may not survive. Kwesi is propounding some serious and dangerous philosophies about lying. Hey, Kwesi, Comfort is watching. Oh. Esther is watching. Esther is watching. So I could dedicate that question to her. 17. If you had to start all over, will you still be in this relationship? If you had to start all over, would you still be in this relationship? 18. How does your relationship compare with the relationship you imagined before you got into this one? How does this relationship compare with how you imagine a relationship should be like for you? How does it compare? You know, you and your partner would have to discuss this so both of you can work towards getting as close to the picture you had in your mind as possible. 19. Is there something you do that brings a smile to your partner's face? Is there something you do that brings a smile to your partner's face? And how often do you do it? 20. What is your partner's idea of a perfect date? Of a perfect date? And have you given him or her one before? What is your partner's idea of a perfect date? And have you given your partner that date before? 21. What is the one thing that you do that makes your partner the happiest? Or let me change that question. 21. What is the one thing about you that makes your partner the happiest with you? What is it about you? The one thing about you that your partner loves above everything. If you don't know, ask your partner. 22. Do you believe that you have a good deal in this relationship? Because if you do not believe you have a good deal, you may not give it your best, and you may be resentful. So work that one out. Work through it. And sometimes, even though you may think it's not a good deal, if you change your mindset about it, you may discover that I have a very good deal here. 23. If your partner's family got to know everything that goes on in your relationship, will they be proud of you? If your partner's family got to know everything, not some things, everything that goes on in your relationship, will they be proud and happy that you are relating to their child? 24. Do you think that true love is possible? It's amazing how many people are in a love relationship, but they don't believe in love. Go figure. Do you think, because if you do not think it is possible, you will never create one. You will never invest in one and commit to one. It always begins with the mind. If you think it's possible, then it is possible for you. 25. What makes you or your partner insecure in this relationship? So I'm asking two questions in one. What makes you? What makes your partner insecure in this relationship? Now, people misbehave based on their insecurity. A lot of the times when we think that somebody is difficult and somebody is difficult to relate to, is their insecurity acting up. Once you take people's insecurity away, you have very different people. You have somebody who is assured. And when we are assured and we don't feel any sense of threat, it is easy for us to bring our best out, bring our best to the table. So what makes you and your partner, you or your partner, insecure in this relationship? Now, once you identify it, try and remove it. Try and take it away so there will be no insecurity in your relationship. 26. What do you have to work on the most in your relationship? What do you have to work on the most in your relationship? 27. If you or your partner got $1 million today, would you still be in this relationship? Would there still be a relationship? In other words, if out of the blue, by some miracle, suddenly you have $1 million. I'm not saying 1 million pounds, 1 million cedis, $1 million. It is yours. Would this relationship still be there? Or would you take your money and now decide that, okay, now, because you see, my experience is that a lot of people are in their current relationships, and they are coping with the current relationship because they don't think they have a choice, because they are dependent in some way on their partner. Now, if they get the money and they no longer have to be dependent upon you, will there still be a relationship? 28. What was your partner looking for in a partner? What was your partner looking for in a partner? And has he or she found it in you? It's a question you must be concerned about, because people never stop looking for what they want. You can't be what your partner needs, but you must know it first. So what was your partner looking for in a partner, and has he or she found it in you? 29. What are you most grateful for in this relationship? What are you most grateful for in your relationship? And finally, 30. Has your relationship changed you or your partner in any way? Can you list in what ways this relationship has changed you, and the ways in which this relationship has changed your partner? And either for better or for worse. Well, those are our 30 questions. I hope you noted them. I hope you wrote the questions down so you can discuss it with your partner if your partner is watching with you. But try and answer the questions. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, the people in the studio would attempt to answer some of the questions. They would have to tell me which questions hit them the most and what they are going to do about it. So Kwesi, stand by. Ken, stand by. Canison, stand by. Believe, stand by. Abiziga, stand by. Kakra, stand by. When we come back, you're going to see some of the people I've just mentioned in the studio. So Kwesi, let's take a short break, and then we'll be back.
Honey, won't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you shortly.
Come on, let's go to bed too, and you're doing this.
Sir? Sweetheart, I think it's getting late. You should come to bed.
Get the best-selling novels, The Deal, and Perfect Couple by Untitled White at 40 Ghana cedis each. Available at all Shell shops, selected bookshops, and total filling stations. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.
Honey, won't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you shortly.
Come on, let's go to bed too, and you're doing this.
Sir? Sweetheart, I think it's getting late. You should come to bed.
Get the best-selling novels, The Deal, and Perfect Couple by Untitled White at 40 Ghana.
Hello, thank you for coming, for staying with us. We are back, and thank you. We've just gone through 30 questions that I am sure will make you become a better lover in your relationship. And once again, thank you for staying with us. I have three people with me, the beautiful Abiziga, the handsome Kakra. Kakra is crediting me for his beard, but I won't mind him. He lost his razor. And then Mr. Kitchen, Kobe. You go by Kobe Aqua, eh? Yes, please. Kobe Aqua the second. Yeah, junior. Yes, sir. Okay. So you are welcome. Thank you, sir. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. What, Abi, did you listen to the presentation from the beginning?
Yes, Uncle, I did.
All right. What did you think?
Uncle, you know when you started from the beginning, I was like, oh, I got it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm taking it. Until you got to the middle, I was like, I pray I don't make it to the studio early so that I have to sit in front of people. Uncle, I think 25, 26 about insecurity in the relationship. If you know your partner's, what your partner is insecure about, that was, it's important, but it's also hard because it's in levels. When you know what your partner is insecure about, that means you have to do something about it.
Yes.
You have to be sensitive to it.
Yes.
And you know, it's funny how opposites always attract, or mostly opposites attract. He might be quiet and he might be all over the place. And then he might be like, oh, I don't like it very much when you are so much around maybe other men. And you're like, oh, but I've been doing that for the rest of my life. I've been doing that from the beginning. I've been doing that. And he's like, I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. Then you're like, okay. That means I have to do something about it. Yeah. So it's something that I think a lot of us, especially growing up when we're in school and in relationships, we didn't really bother much about. But now when you get older and you get more sensitive and you want to have meaningful relationships, it's an important thing. And secondly, hey, Anchor, if your partner is going to hear, it's going to be like a no filter, he's going to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Woo!
No, that one is not hallelujah. It's God have mercy.
Hallelujah. He should take my life. Like, he should make sure I get to heaven. Because sometimes you just have to, you know, like the other point you made. Have you ever picked the phone and blasted just to blast? Yes. I won't lie to you. For ladies, it's slightly easier to just, or it's very easy for us to pick a phone and be like, I just saw that your shoes are here. What's up? I told you I'm expecting somebody. It's very easy to do that. And now thinking that, okay, he can hear everything I'm thinking. Oh, uncle, uncle, yeah. Because I think everybody has an issue and a way of thinking and insecurities among other things. So you have to sieve through your thoughts before you bring it out. And that's one thing I know I have learned in relationships. So those ones really stood out for me.
Okay.
Yes, uncle. For me, question number 5, 25, and I think 30 stood out for me. 16 was for everybody, so I wouldn't say stood out for only myself.
Somebody says he's looking for a Paul on 16.
That Paul will be coming shortly. Uncle, for question 5, I asked myself, I was just discussing this with an ex-girlfriend yesterday, and she told me that I really appreciate you, and I asked why, and she said, you are the one that led me to Christ. When I met you, I didn't know Christ, but you led me to Christ, and of course you broke my heart later, but no, it has nothing to do with Christ, but she says you led me to Christ, and I am who I am.
No, he led her to Christ and then he backslided.
Yes, that I am who I am today because of you, and of you.
How did he feel? How did he feel hearing that?
I was very surprised. I didn't think I had done anything good in her life, because I looked back at the relationship and I felt that from day one I was very wicked. I was very mean. So to hear her say that, it was surprising and also very comforting. And then you look at 25. That's something I've had in most of my relationships. The ladies are like, Charlie, you are a flirt. You have too many ladies around you. It makes me feel so insecure. I don't know who this person is. Today, you've put this person on your status. Happy birthday. Today, oh, sweetheart, this. Tomorrow, sweetheart, that. Every day, there's some darling, some sweetheart, some love. Who am I? So it made them feel very insecure. So listening to it, I'm like, okay, I might have been the cause of some of my own woes. Then, has your relationship changed you in any way? Yes, it has. It's given me, some of my relationships have made me very mature. It's made me understand women better. It's made me appreciate knowing certain things that I know now. Yeah.
Okay. A number of people on the online are saying that they tune in late and they miss a number. Come again. Okay. So the questions have been posted. So that's for your information. The questions have been posted, and so please go online and get them. Okay. Yes, Mr. Kitchen, your turn.
Yeah, Uncle. Funny thing is that you always think you are the perfect boyfriend or girlfriend until you are in a relationship. You always think that, oh, for me, I've been brought up well. I've read the books. I've gone to the counseling. I've spoken to people who have been married for 30 or 20 years.
Please increase your...
yes. Listen to Uncle Ebo. Watch his plays. So you think you've got it covered until you are in someone's marking sheet. Then you realize that you were joking. But Uncle, I think that I was expecting to see this question. What makes your partner sad or cry? We try so much to make the partner so happy. We sometimes get it wrong because probably what you're doing you think will make the partner happy is rather causing the partner pain.
No, it is very easy to know what makes your partner sad because the expression is there. You see it.
Okay.
And if you are worth your soul, then you find out why you're crying. What is it? And you try to work it out. So that one is easier. But what makes your partner happy? Because a lot of people don't even know what makes their partners come alive. They have never bothered to find out, and they don't know. So you have people who are in a relationship, and yet when they are with some group of people, they come alive much more than when they are with this person. Suddenly they are with this person that they say they are in a relationship with, and immediately all the guards have to come up.
Yes.
And he's around. Kaka is here. I have to be careful what I say. I have to be careful how I laugh. I have to be careful how I move. and things like that. So sad is easy to know, but what makes your partner come alive? That's a challenge. That's a difficult one.
The question is the one you have to read the partner's thoughts and the power to tell the truth all the time.
Yes.
Um,
Easy, isn't it?
no, Uncle, it's not easy.
Because
Uncle, because there are times the partner is obviously doing something that you don't like, but probably if you are going to say it at that time, it's going to be a problem. So you have it in your thoughts. Your partner has done something, you're like, because I said, oh, yeah, no, and say who know, but because it's here this time,
I didn't talk over.
So you then have to say that in your mind. I mean, that's the safe haven. So you say that in your mouth and just smile for the moment. Then when the time is right, or you think it's right and necessary, then you will bring it out.
Okay.
Then the other one, the lying part. Uncle, the best way to dodge some blues, unexpected blues, is sometimes to tell a lie.
Okay.
There are some blows you go through. You just say it to just avoid the whole distance. Because I'm late. Why are you late?
All right, let me tell you. In my 37 years of marriage, that is the one thing I have discovered. Never lie, because it never goes away. Drop the truth and you receive the blows today. But it ends today. You know? But if because you think it's not comfortable, so you drop it. I don't know whether I suspect that the ovaries of women are antennas, and it captures the truth, everything that the boy does. So you never get away with a boy and with a girl. You don't get it. I mean, her antennas will capture it. It will capture it. And then 3 weeks later, and then in a very gentle, nice way, when they know they've got you, their face is straight and nice. Oh, sweetie, this and that and that. When was the last time you saw Kakra? Oh, me, Kakra. What am I? Kakra. Kakra. Why? Kakra is not even my friend. Hey, my dear, are you not the one who said you were in the studio with Kakra?
Oh, that Kakra.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about actual Kakra. You know you're talking about Kuku Kakra. You call him Kaki. I don't know if you have said Kaki. Oh, yeah, that one. That one. Oh, yeah. I was reading that.
Are you guys aware that people are watching you?
Oh, yeah. We are aware. We are in lockdown, so don't crack.
No, don't lie to a woman.
Fair enough.
Lie to a fellow man, because even if I discover you lied, so what? I'll just say, foolish boy, it wasn't me you were lying to. But it will end there, but not with a woman, especially not with a woman who means the world to you. Don't lie to this person.
Sure, that one.
True, the truth may bring you trouble, but it will be trouble for today. And that, for me, trust me, is better from you postponing
the punishment.
Yeah, because you've only postponed it. The woman, she will get to know.
And the longer the lifespan of the truth, the more trouble you'll be in.
Yes.
Oh, you lied yesterday. It's different from that lie. That what you told me 2 months
ago
was a lie, and you never. You had 2 months to come clean, and it didn't come clean. I mean, then forget it. You're even worse off. I'm telling you.
That's why I'm saying that you always think you're in the best relationship to someone's marking scheme.
Hold on, why are they sharing mics? Because we have enough mics.
Yeah, this one was working. Yeah.
Sorry, darling.
Okay, go on.
Uncle, the other one too is, do you believe you have a good deal in the relationship? And complementing it with what your partner is looking for. That is, do you fit the list and all that? I think you said it because they will always be looking for that quality. They will always be expecting to see the man or woman they intend to spend their rest of their life with, worthy of that resource or that time. So it's always good to at least inquire from your partner what they really want in life, their ambition, what they want to do, and all those kind of stuff. You need to find out to see if you fit. Maybe your partner wants to get married in the next 2 years, but you are planning maybe in the next 7 years. would he wait or would you adjust your time? So you need to ask. I mean, you're going to be together, so you need to ask and lay the tables down, the cards down. I want to get married maybe after 3 years, after dating and all that, have my kids. I want to have 10 kids. Your partner will say, no, I don't want to have plenty children. I didn't go in a big family. I want to have just 2. If you want to have plenty children, maybe I'm not the woman. And can you compromise with some of the expectations you are looking
Between
for?
2 and 10.
How could they, yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah. Because clearly,
you know, it's like when you're going to buy something and you have 10 cities, and you go and you ask how much is this? It's 10,000 cities, and they say, oh, but we can negotiate. There can be no negotiation.
There can be nothing. Nada. Zero.
You know, just thank them and walk away.
yes. Because I was going to buy a phone, then, normally they'll try and convince you with the various brands. Oh, buy this one, buy that one. So I just inquired of the one I knew was expensive, and it was like 7,500, but you bring 7,200. And I had only 1,000 CDs.
Jesus Christ!
So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm like, maybe I never went there again. There was no way I was going to buy that phone.
In the interest of justice, I'm going to spare Bernard from incriminating himself on camera. No, I think that thing that I talked about, the inability to lie, I think it has just affected him. He can't lie.
No. Oh, Uncle, you said I should tell the truth from now, so I've stopped lying.
Okay, no,
That
beautiful.
was fast, eh?
But
Uncle,
when Bernard was speaking, he spoke about the fact that he wants to get into a relationship and say he need, in 2 years' time he'll be getting married. He wants to have this number of children. And my mind went to last week, and it was like catching the flight mistake.
Yes.
It's like you're getting into a relationship and you want to catch a certain flight.
That's right.
Certain things said.
Yeah. Okay. Now, each of you, what can you work on? What do you want to work on of the questions from today? Pick one thing that you can say that from here, I am going to start working on getting this one right.
Abis, you want to go first?
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
This guy, eh?
I'm a gentleman.
Uncle, okay. Nobody's perfect, but I don't think I scored too badly.
Okay.
I didn't score too badly.
All right.
I did quite well. But I think the only thing that's coming to mind is probably their favorite song and learning it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it changes quite often. So I'm tempted to ask you what?
Except that, you see, I find it interesting. If it comes to hymns, it will always be the same.
Oh.
It is when it comes to the pop songs, this and that, every now and then there's a new one that is, but because what people like about hymns, it remains about the same, it's the same hymn. So try that one, and then learn to sing a few things, a few lines.
Uncle, this one about what will make his day. What to him is a perfect
It's a perfect day.
day.
What will make it a perfect day for him? Because
Apart
we all have
apart from money,
we all have the elements that should go in, and then we'll go back and say, oh my goodness, I've had a wonderful day. What would it be? And if you can contribute to it, then you are the one who brings the perfection.
because it's easy for ladies. We are always talking, so we might have dropped it, but it never really dawned on me to actually think about it or even want to inquire about it, because maybe to a man, when you're in a sika, when you're in a pay, when you're in a chicken
Okay.
on top of food, good food. Maybe if I don't ask him too many questions,
Okay.
I don't ask
Yeah.
him too many questions. He has his peace.
You don't
and his
talk too
space.
much.
Yeah, which is quite difficult.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking that he's had a great day. He's had a great day.
Well, ask him. Ask him. It may surprise you. It may surprise you. Okay. What would be a perfect day for you?
Oh my goodness.
Kid somewhere.
You see, I'm trying not to bring my dreams and aspirations all into this question. Okay, all right. Business goes well.
Okay.
Like I have enough orders. I do everything I need to do. Everything on my to-do list, I take them off.
Okay.
I talk to my mom and I talk to my family. I have desserts in the fridge for either evening or breakfast.
Okay.
And then there are enough stuff for me to cook whatever I want to cook. The weather isn't too hot.
Okay.
It's quite breezy.
Like yesterday.
Oh my Jesus, hallelujah. Yes.
Okay.
And there's light and water
Yeah.
flowing. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Uncle, that's all.
Some key things to be, some key things are missing.
Uncle, which one? Like Jesus in my life?
Cake.
Gaga, what about you? Your perfect day. What would make a perfect day for you?
Well, Uncle, for me, my perfect day would be having my friends around, sitting behind the PS4, enjoying the game of FIFA 20 and me beating everybody. Which doesn't happen every day, yes. Also being able to help somebody in need. Every day I'm able to encourage somebody, I'm able to give something out to help somebody. I feel it's a perfect day for me.
Okay, no, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So what are you working on after this?
Would be 25, 16, 25, working on myself so that anyone I get into a relationship with does not feel that they're in a relationship with the whole world. But let them be their focus. Give more compliments. Get to know the songs that they love. Sometimes go to them and sing it to them. Get breakfast in bed for them. Make them feel very special. And do my possible best not to lie.
I like the way he says. He's breathing so hard. Uncle, he's breathing so hard. You can't believe it. Like,
sometimes
not to lie.
you have no choice.
Hey, Uncle said we should not lie.
Yes, that's why I'm going to do my possible best.
Try. God will be your helper. I don't want you to also fall in a target, wondering the shots that are ready, the missiles. And you know, there are sometimes you are there, you can feel that there's something watching you.
There's a laser gun.
But it's well. God is a helper.
But this breakfast in bed, where does it come from?
I think
it's not laziness, beer.
Yeah, it's not laziness.
It's not laziness, beer.
Uncle, it's just the desire to want to make her feel special.
Okay.
Because I know that when I'm sick, she would be there for me. When I'm lonely, she'll be there for me. So at least once in a while, get her breakfast in bed. Surprise her. She wakes up and instead of her rushing to the kitchen to prepare something, get her something to eat.
Like
Okay.
Watch is not. I have my own recipe.
Kwesi, can you come on camera for a moment? Let's find out which are the questions you found the toughest. Kakra, change places with Kwesi. Kwesi, come and take Kakra's place.
Uncle,
Marcia
says.
Come again.
Marcia says her perfect day would be a book, data, TZ, fufu, or banku, a jolly ride, no work and no school. Simple.
That would be the perfect
day for her.
Okay. I will not be able to say my perfect day on camera.
I don't want to know. Ooh, no. Oh my God.
Crazy.
Yes, Uncle.
Yes.
I think question number 30.
Raise your voice a little.
I think question number 30, which says whether. Okay, should go like this. Okay, then I'll just hold it. All right, sure. What has changed you? Whether your partners change you or
Okay. All right. Okay.
I think that for me, it's my partner has changed me a lot. And then I have changed her also a lot.
Okay.
Yes. She used to be wild. Now she's softer and calmer.
Okay.
And I used to be shy, but now
You are also gotten wilder a little.
Yes, a little.
Balancing.
No, but Kwesi, your wild nature was always there. Oh. No,
Oh, Uncle.
if you know Kwesi close enough, you realize that he has a lot of self-restraint, but underneath that,
Something is bubbling.
oh yes.
Oh, Uncle. Uh,
Kwesi, do you remember the day you drove me to the airport?
Hey, okay, that was a wild race. Yes, Uncle. I mean,
But that day, to be honest, if he hadn't done what he did, I would have missed the flight. Yes, and it was one of those days where traffic, for some reason, was not moving. And
We have to
even though we
meet
had set
Amma.
off with about 2 hours to spare.
Wow.
In 1.5 hours, we hadn't moved more than 100 meters. And this was around the survey department area. And we were not moving. And at a certain point, I was just looking for an Okada to pass by so I can jump into it. I was prepared to leave my luggage behind and run and go. And then Kwesi looks at me. He realizes how hot I am. He looks at the time, and he says, "Uncle, excuse me, I'm going to do something. The rest of it I won't put on camera."
I can imagine. You see, all those games he plays, they are not qua. They are not qua. They are not qua. All the games.
Uncle, that is, man, we are talking about relationship.
Yeah, we are talking about relationship. No, we are talking about relationship. We are talking about relationship.
Yes, so then I think that the question about why he said I shouldn't go, let me go there small.
Okay, go.
Yes.
Go.
Yes, the question about...
But before you go there, Jay says one reason I love speaking the truth is that you don't have to remember it. Jay, that is very right. You don't have to remember. Okay, Kwesi, go.
Yes, Uncle, the question about... Sometimes it's not like you are lying. Sometimes it's like you want to salvage the situation. So
Okay.
you are all about time in Kakra to I know I'm putting how deep have I dug the grave?
No, very deep. No, very deep, master.
So
And it's getting deeper and deeper. So you go, you keep.
Let me save myself. Hey, Kaka.
Jollof, you're welcome. Have you followed us? No. Okay, Adrian, please come and take the hot seat.
I see Jesus.
Come and take the hot seat and let's go. Ken, would there be somebody who can take your place if you have to come on camera?
Uncle, do you want Ken to talk about this?
No.
You do. You stay like this forever.
Okay, Kwesi is there, right? All right. So, Mr. Kitchen, if you can give way. So, Adrian, you can come and take this one, and then Ken will take the other. We'll take the other one. Adrian, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Adrian, you've been making noise about number 16.
Oh.
Any reason?
Oh, because I learned the hard way not to lie. So I dropped the truth. Bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
Yeah. So number 16, no, not at all. Not at all. It won't happen to me.
Ken?
Yes, Uncle.
Yeah.
One of the things that you mentioned is about true love, whether
you believe there's true love.
I think that one of the difficulties is that people have been through so many bad experiences that the first time they meet a good guy, they approach you as if...
Okay, let's not talk about people. Talk about you.
Yes. And I have experienced that. I have made it a personal thing not to carry baggage of past experiences or past relationships into new ones, because I believe that when you do that, you hurt the person you're going into the relationship with. You make the person pay for the sins of the previous one. It's not fair. It's been done to me before and I didn't like it. So then I'm thinking that burdening you with what someone else did to me It's not fair. So then it stood out for me. But then again, herein lies the question: does true love exist? And this may sound like something that we could easily brush away, but it's a very important question, because I know that there are a lot of people who think that this thing called love, not even true love, this thing called love.
Do you believe in true love?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
What would you want to work on from today?
I think that what I'd have to work on is not to, I don't think you mentioned it, but not to brush off people's feelings just because it doesn't resonate with me. Or, the time they say, oh, we there, Makasa. We there, maybe to take everything much more seriously and as much as possible work on my part to make your life better. And it's, I'm a work in progress, so each and every time I'm asking myself, how can I make this thing? How can I lighten the situation?
Okay.
And then also, I've decided that I'm not going to contribute to any fight. So, if you start, you're fighting, I know what to say exactly.
Abizi has put a question mark against what you just said.
Abiz, what's your objection?
So on that question, he's marking you down. Adrian,
well, she hasn't experienced it.
Yes. What are you working on?
Number one, actually, to compliment my partner more. I used to do that a lot. When you dropped number one, I was like, when's the last time I gave her a compliment? I was like, hey, I've fallen off the mark. Because I could tell, like, how many times I'd done that in a day. Like, very frequent. But now I'm saying, I'm falling off. So that's number one. I'm going to revive that. And the favorite song thing. She's in the habit of asking, what's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? What's your favorite that? I don't like that. I was like, I don't have any favorites. And so I'm going to look for favorites and tell her. And also find out her favorite. I have ideas. Because sometimes she'll come in, can you guess what my favorite thing is? I'm like, guess, just tell me. I don't like this guessing thing. So that's what I'm going to...
The game, let me help you. Can you guess what my favorite game is? Oh. Then an outrageous answer.
Yeah.
Then, oh no, come on, you pa. No. Then another one. It's called bonding. It's socializing. She knows you don't know.
Yeah, true.
But she wants, let's spend time, let's talk. So don't say, oh, what do you mean? How would I know? No, bush boy. Just go.
Sometimes the time it comes, you're like, you just came back and you're trying to unwind your mind.
Okay, let me help you again. There was one thing that was always how do I call it? A hindrance to me. It tripped me out a lot. And it was this, that I work hard. When I'm not in the house, I work hard. So when I'm going home, my only thought is, I drive through the gate, I am going to take a shower and sleep. Or I would like a peace in the corner. Now, then you get home, and especially the day that you are most tired and want to be alone is the day when there's something that they need you. So after a lot of fights and a lot of misunderstandings, I made up my mind. If I am driving home, my work is not done until I have touched base with Florence, and she moves on.
Yeah.
So now I go there and said that. So I have a chair right by the bed. Okay. So I go and sit there, and she may be lying on the bed, and then we just talk.
The excitement.
And we talk out till I hear her dose. The first dose may not be true, may not be real, because as soon as you get up, then
it's an advert.
So you wait. So I wait a little bit more, and then maybe I would throw a question in a short voice, and then there's no answer. Okay, all right. That is when I now have my me time.
Okay.
Because otherwise the fights will be unnecessary. Because what I realize is that sometimes when she's not ready to sleep, like the days when I go home early, she just wants a few minutes, and then invariably she would move away. But she knows I've still got him.
True.
He's home. He's recognizing me. So whenever you are going home, don't say Mabre. You go preparing that now my next phase, my next identity is now in effect.
Sure.
Okay, and I must represent there also.
Sure.
And necessarily, especially in your case, don't trust the child will take her away and she'll cry and go, and then you can have a little bit of a. So that fight, don't go into it. Leave it for the likes of Ken and Co. They have a death wish.
Oh,
Okay, the last thing. The last thing is the grading.
Mm.
I've been running away from a review for the past 2 days. It was slated for 2 days, and I've craftily maneuvered my way from the review. We used to do reviews regularly, but we've not done one in a while. And we set one for 2 days ago, and I've maneuvered my way around. So I'm going home for the
Okay,
review,
go.
using these questions also as
but you know
guidelines.
she's watching, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling her. It's a promise.
Oh, but no, but what's your what were you trying to say?
No, the way he's saying he's
In
being.
other words, if it were you, look, Mr. Kitchen has stopped lying. You are you still are standing by. Oh my goodness! Look at the time. Okay, your last words and then let's close. So, Abizi, have the last word.
Please let me read this. Nanefua says, Uncle, he thinks I've forgotten and he's being crafty. But I just haven't talked.
No, Effa, we know you haven't forgotten. I mean, we know it hasn't escaped you. But just forgive us and then let's have the review. It will come on today. It will come on today.
Yes, it will.
Oh, beautiful.
If not today, early tomorrow morning, it will come on.
So based on Nanefua, my sister's comment, I'll say that, ladies, let's be patient. I'm going to be more patient.
Okay.
And and always put at the back of my mind that if my thoughts were going to be heard, what would I be thinking about my partner?
Yeah.
That's just it.
I'm happy you brought that one up. I resolved not to entertain any negative thoughts about my wife because I realized that indirectly and unconsciously you will act it out. It will find a way of expressing itself. And then I realized that the more positive thoughts I consciously entertain, the easier and the smoother the relationship becomes. Because then your feelings are in sync with your thoughts. You know, so you go, it's easier, and then you don't feel like a hypocrite, and things like that. Ken,
I think that this goes to.
Okay, it was Kwesi who was digging the hole.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that this goes to our brothers. The question that if your partner was God or knew all about you,
Yes.
I think that we should start taking it seriously. Let's assume that our partners knew everything.
No, don't assume. God knows everything, and it is God you have to honor in your relationship.
Yes. So then let's approach it as such.
As such, yes.
And just be clean. In any
Yeah.
case, nobody nobody ever lived to pay for their truth forever.
That's right.
You understand? So let's just
You don't
live
pay for the truth
like
no,
that.
You don't.
And then,
Okay.
Uncle, these questions make me understand that relationship is hard work, and that it even goes all the way to your thoughts. Your thoughts have to be in the right place. You have to work to know all these things about your partner and make them happen, especially making her perfect day happen for her. It's one of the things I've resolved, that I'm going to give her her perfect day after this review. And it's a lot of hard work, and you can't just slack and say, oh, I'm a good boyfriend and I don't give her stress. But these are the things that will make her happy and fulfilled in the relationship.
Okay.
So let's work at it.
Right. So with that, we'd like to thank you for joining us. I have had fun doing this. A special thank you to Mr. Kitchen. Bernard, you made this show great. I realized that you're taking some bashing online. You're taking some bashing online. But guys, Bernard was trying to serve all of us by making lighten the mood. So hey, give him some slack, all right? What about those who are in the background and making noise? Carnison, you think I didn't hear your comments? And believe we didn't come on camera, and so they will come on camera some other time. And with that, I'd like to thank you for joining us. On Sunday, please join us on Instagram Live at 7 p.m. For an interesting one. That one, we don't talk about relationship. We talk about love. And Mondays and Thursdays, please join me on Joy FM at 7:45 a.m. Oh, we have some interesting things coming as Roverman. I'm hoping that next week I'll be able to give you some details as to what Roverman has in store for you. Until I come your way again, stay blessed, stay safe. The washing of the hands, so the social distancing and all that. And we'll see you again. God bless you.
Honey, won't you come to bed?
I'll be with you. I'll be with you shortly.
Come on, let's go to bed too. And you're doing this.
Huh? Sweetheart, I think it's getting late. You should come to bed.
Get the best-selling novels, The Deal, and Perfect Couple by Untitled White at 40 Ghana cedis each. Available at all Shell shops, selected bookshops, and total filling stations. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.